Yeah, so the path for me, so I took 2 years off after undergrad before starting med school. Med school, of course, is 4 years. The traditional med school model is that the first 2 years are all classroom work, and then the last 2 years are all clinical rotations. And then along the way, you're taking the USMLE step exams. That has the model has changed in sort of recent years to where there's more combination of class of didactics and clinical. There's a little bit more overlap. There's less didactics and more clinical, and starting earlier. But the time period is still 4 years, and then after you graduate from med school, starting residency for psychiatry is 4 years. Residency programs in general are between 3 and 5 years. So psychiatry is kind of right in the middle at 4. The first 3 years are pretty much laid out what sort of rotations that you do, getting a combination of inpatient and outpatient psychiatry, and less kind of what we call elective time. And then in your 4th year as a psychiatry resident, you have a lot of opportunity to explore what you want to do next. So lots of elective time in your 4th year. And then a traditional addiction psychiatry fellowship is a 1-year clinical fellowship. The fellowship at Columbia is actually a combined clinical and research fellowship. So it is between 2 and 3 years. It's 2 years required of half-time clinical and half-time research. And then you can extend to a 3rd year of full-time research to sort of continue developing that part of your career if people are interested. So you can become an addiction psychiatrist after 5 years of training. So 4 years of residency and 1 year of fellowship. So I finished the 2nd year of fellowship last summer, and then the 3rd year, so the research year, this past summer. It feels like a lot, especially with the couple of year break in between, and then it's sort of extending the fellowship to get more research experience. So it's a long journey. In terms of finances, of course, your income dramatically increases after you finish your training. So there's not this sort of incremental increase in income like most careers experience. There's kind of a big jump, which is very helpful. Like anything, you have to be involved and excited about the process and not just about the end result. And as long as you can do that, it doesn't feel like it's such a momentous task.